First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. We all have dreams and ambitions, but often we become paralyzed by the enormity of what we wish to achieve. However, the secret to great accomplishments lies in something much simpler than it seems: small steps. As Epictetus teaches us, transformation begins with an internal decision, defining what we want to be, and then committing to the small actions that bring us closer to that goal. It's not the drastic changes or giant leaps that shape our lives in a lasting way, but the consistent practice of seemingly simple habits. These small daily gestures have the power to accumulate and create a transformative impact over time. When we start to pay attention to these actions, we realize that we are, in fact, building the foundation for a more balanced and productive life. That's why, in this video, we're going to talk about 9 habits that can be the building blocks of that great masterpiece that is your life. Are you ready to take the first step? Let's begin together. Number 1. Public speaking. Public speaking is one of the most valued skills in today's world, both in professional and personal settings. For many, the fear of exposing themselves in front of an audience is paralyzing, but overcoming this barrier can bring significant transformations. Oratory is not just a form of communication, but a powerful tool to influence, inspire, and create genuine connections. Each time you speak publicly, you are shaping how people perceive you, while also strengthening your own confidence. According to Stoic teachings, facing what makes us uncomfortable is essential for growth. By speaking in public, you learn to deal with anxiety and the fear of judgment, focusing on what is within your control. Your preparation, clarity of ideas, and how you present yourself. An effective practice is to start in small groups, where you feel more comfortable, and gradually increase the size of your audience as your confidence grows. Additionally, public speaking requires active listening skills. By understanding and responding to the audience's needs and expectations, you not only enhance your message, but also establish a constructive dialogue, making the experience more interactive. To develop this habit, seek opportunities in your work environment, communities, or even online platforms. Oratory is a skill that not only improves your professional life, but also your personal interactions, helping to create a more assertive and impactful presence. Number 2. Being on time. The habit of being punctual is one of the most underestimated, but when practiced consistently, it completely transforms how others perceive you. Punctuality reflects discipline, respect for others' time, and personal organization. Furthermore, being on time avoids that feeling of anxiety and rushing that many face daily. If you are always late, the impression you leave is one of disorganization and lack of commitment. From a Stoic perspective, time is one of the most valuable and irretrievable resources. Thus, being punctual demonstrates that you value your time and that of others. The philosopher Seneca said, "While we waste our time hesitating and postponing, life is slipping away," suggesting that we should make the most of every moment without wasting it. Therefore, practicing punctuality is a way of living with more presence and intention. To improve punctuality, start planning your activities in advance, considering possible setbacks. Set reminders and alarms, and always be prepared to leave a little earlier. A useful tip is to visualize the feeling of relief and satisfaction when you arrive on time, compared to the stress of being late. By incorporating punctuality into your routine, you'll notice that your organization improves in other areas of your life, and your level of respect and trust with others increases significantly. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe to the channel and comment on the video. This helps us a lot and costs you nothing. Number 3. Personal finance management. Taking care of your personal finances is an essential step toward achieving a balanced and peaceful life. Unfortunately, many neglect this aspect, resulting in constant stress and insecurity. Financial management is not just about saving money, but about understanding your spending habits, setting priorities, and having a long-term plan. Stoicism values self-sufficiency and moderation, teaching that true power lies in being less dependent on material desires and more focused on what truly matters. Having control over your personal finances means living according to your values and ensuring that your spending reflects your priorities. Financial freedom is one of the fastest paths to peace of mind. Start by mapping out your monthly expenses, identifying areas where you can save or invest better. Financial knowledge is essential to avoid pitfalls and take advantage of opportunities. To improve this habit, make it a practice to review your finances regularly. This can include creating a monthly budget, monitoring investments, and setting savings goals. Remember, financial independence doesn't come only from how much you earn, but from how well you manage and grow your resources. By taking care of your finances, you eliminate worries and build a solid foundation to achieve your dreams and face the unexpected with confidence. Number 4. Verbal and written communication. The ability to communicate clearly, both verbally and in writing, is one of the most valuable assets a person can possess. Mastering the art of communication allows us to express our ideas, persuade others, and build stronger relationships. In the modern world, where information is transmitted at an astonishing speed, being able to convey a message clearly and effectively can be the difference between success and mediocrity. The Stoics valued simplicity and clarity in speech. For them, speaking or writing in a complicated way was a sign of mental confusion. Clear expression reflects a clear and organized mind. Practicing this habit involves simplifying your ideas, eliminating excesses, and being intentional with your words. By improving your communication, you reduce misunderstandings, strengthen your interpersonal relationships, and increase your ability to influence others. To develop this habit, start by reflecting on how you can be more objective in your interactions. In speaking, be concise and clear. In writing, review and edit whenever possible. A practical tip is to write regularly, whether through a journal, blog, or even on social media. Over time, this practice will translate into more precise and impactful verbal communication. The more you improve your communication, the more confident and assertive you will become in any situation. Number 5. Critical thinking. Critical thinking is an essential skill for living consciously and making informed decisions. However, in today's world, with the constant bombardment of information and opinions, it's easy to lose the ability to question and reflect on what's truly important. Critical thinking allows us to analyze information objectively, identify fallacies, and form opinions based on facts and logical reasoning. The Stoics emphasized the importance of reason as a central virtue. They believed that by using reason, we can distinguish between what is within our control and what is not, helping us make wiser decisions. Developing critical thinking begins with the willingness to question things, not accepting everything presented to us without careful analysis. This includes questioning our own beliefs and being willing to change our minds when confronted with new evidence. To cultivate this habit, practice daily reflection. Ask yourself why you believe what you believe and how you can improve your decisions. Reading books that challenge your point of view and the habit of debating ideas with others are also excellent ways to improve this skill. Remember, the goal of critical thinking is not to be cynical, but to be informed, rational, and thoughtful in your choices. Number 6. Time management. Knowing how to manage time is a vital skill for achieving any type of success. Time, as the saying goes, is the only resource we can't get back. If we don't learn to use it effectively, we end up wasting opportunities, increasing our stress, and compromising our results. Efficient time management involves prioritizing activities, eliminating distractions, and ensuring that your actions are aligned with your long-term goals. The Stoics believed that time is precious and that wasting it is the greatest mistake a person can make. Seneca, in his essay on the shortness of life, argued that most people live as if they had an infinite amount of time, but the wise person values each moment. Therefore, managing time well is a way to honor this finite gift. To improve your time management, start by identifying the most important tasks and allocating dedicated time blocks for them. Eliminate activities that don't contribute to your goals and learn to say no when necessary. A good practice is to use organizational tools, such as task lists or calendars, to keep track of your daily activities. By doing so, you'll find that you can do more in less time, reducing stress and increasing your productivity. Number 7. Adaptability. Adaptability is the ability to quickly adjust to new circumstances. And in today's world, where changes happen rapidly and constantly, this skill becomes indispensable. Being able to deal with the unexpected without losing balance is a great asset. Adaptability is not just about surviving in times of change, but about thriving in any environment, taking advantage of the opportunities that arise from unexpected situations. In Stoicism, the ability to accept and adjust to external circumstances lies at the heart of the philosophy. The Stoics believed that change is a constant in life, and that resisting it only causes suffering. Epictetus, for example, taught that we should focus on what is within our control, our attitudes and reactions, and accept what is outside of our control with serenity. To improve your adaptability, start by adopting a mindset of continuous learning. Be curious about the world and always willing to learn new skills. When confronted with a change, instead of resisting, ask yourself how you can use this situation to your advantage. Over time, you'll find that adaptability becomes a strength, allowing you to face any situation with confidence and resilience. Number 8. Learning to say no. Knowing how to say no is one of the most important skills for protecting your time, energy, and well-being. Often, we take on more than we can handle, either out of fear of disappointing others or out of a desire to please. However, saying yes to everything can lead to burnout, a loss of focus on the most important goals, and frustration. Saying no is, in fact, an affirmation of your priorities and an act of self-care. In Stoicism, the concept of prioritizing what is essential is fundamental. Saying no to distractions and to what is not aligned with your values is a step towards living a more authentic and focused life. Saying no is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. It's knowing that your time and energy are limited and that you must spend them wisely. Practice starting with small no's. When someone asks for something you know you don't have the time or desire to do, gently decline. Remember that saying no to something is saying yes to something more important, whether it's your own well-being or a meaningful project. By learning to decline excessive commitments, you'll gain more control over your life and more time to dedicate to what truly matters. Number 9. Consistency in exercise. The habit of exercising regularly brings benefits that go far beyond the physical. The practice of physical activities improves mental health, increases energy, and promotes an overall sense of well-being. For the Stoics, caring for the body was just as important as caring for the mind. Exercising regularly is not just a matter of aesthetics, but a way of cultivating discipline, willpower, and endurance, qualities that are also essential for character development. Consistency is key to reaping the long-term benefits of exercise. It's not about making great efforts for a short period, but about maintaining a constant routine, even in small doses. Stoicism teaches us that true strength lies in following a steady and moderate path without excesses, but with perseverance. Regular exercise also helps manage stress and maintain emotional balance, strengthening both the mind and body. To develop this habit, start with realistic goals. Commit to exercising for at least 20 minutes a day and gradually increase as you feel capable of doing more. Choose activities that you enjoy, as this will make the process more enjoyable. Over time, consistency in exercise will not only bring physical results, but will also strengthen your discipline in other areas of life. Remember, taking care of the body is a reflection of the care you have for your own existence and longevity. I hope you enjoyed the video, and since you've made it to the end, write Armored Wisdom in the comments. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. See you soon.